This is all from our language. Uh, so now I'm going to start just to introduce myself. Me, Anjana Tamrakar. I'm working as a woman entrepreneur since 25 years in the Nepali handmade paper, Lokta paper, and the recycled paper. So when I started this factory, just 4 people I had, the workers I had, and now I've been working with 35 women entrepreneurs. Women workers. So how I started is I used to work in the UNICEF project as a marketing manager, and then I'm working as a volunteer, working as a microcredit program for women in Nepal. And so when I started making the group with very low income level people in women in Nepal, so I used to go to the different places in the village areas and in the remote areas. Then I found women are very, very, very poor, and I think, oh no, we should do something. I can do something, or I have to do something to empower women in the economic field. And when you are empowered in economic field, then you will be empowered in the social field as well. So how I helping them, how I know this thing is that when I started my project, I mean my factory, I left my UNICEF job. And people used to say, "Oh, you see, you are a mad woman. You are working very good position in the UNICEF and the UN job, and you left it." And then I said, "No, I have to do something for the society, something for the women, and something for myself. If I'm working in the some offices or some this office, then I have another boss. I will never be the boss. So I started thinking, "Oh, okay, I have to work as a boss, and I have to help to the women, low level income women." So I started making that Lokta paper and the recycled paper. So when I first started, I don't have money, because I'm just working in the UNICEF project, and I used to get my money, and I used to spend and all these things. I don't know how to how to save or something, because I had no idea that time. And then when I thinking starting to my opening the industry, then I think, okay, I need some money to spend in the what you call, for the machines, for the raw materials, for the workers to pay. So I started to discuss with my husband. uh, ठिक छ चौधो?
हजुर छुपटी
हजुर
स्लाइड चेन्ज या जो के मजो
जियो तर ऊ के टाइमै लिपाट आएको थियो मज्यू
चेन्ज या त गाता आइदिछ नि
ठिक जो चेन्ज then I started, though I discussed with my husband, and I request him, I need some money so I could spend in my new venture. Please give me some loan. And he said, okay, no problem. If you want to open your factory, I will lend you some, money. And but I think you are not able to return me this money, because they didn't believe me. No, I will do something. Because I'm working in the UNICEF project as a manager, and I want to work as a what you call, as a entrepreneur, right? And then he said, by joking, okay, I will lend you money, but I think if you give meat to the dog, will the dog return it? So I feel so bad. Oh, he feels like, I feel like I'm a dog, and he's feeding me the meat, and I'm not going to return him. So this is also one of my inspirations. Oh my God, I will do something, and I will give him back. And like this is one type of spirit I got it. And then I started with 4 women workers. And I didn't I don't like to get the bank loan, because that time the bank loan is very, very, very difficult to go, because for that 25 years back, bank never believed the woman to give the loan. And they always said, you bring your husband or you bring your family members as a guarantee, just then they will give it, and you have to do the collateral. But now it's different situation, so I didn't went to the bank, and I got my some my savings and my husband's. He gave me 2 lakhs, I mean 2 lakhs in Nepali, and I started my small business. So when I started, it's very, socially also it's very, impression is not good, because my family members, they are in little bit of high rank, and their, daughters and daughter-in-law, they are not going to the market like me. And then when I started, I have to go to the market, and I have to do the marketing. Then I went to the tourist place, like it's called what you call Thamel. Maybe you people who came to the Nepal, they must know it. They maybe they have been there, in the Thamel, and there are so many handicraft shops, and so many shops are there, like the paper products they are selling. So I went there, and when that time the taxi or the vehicles don't go inside the Thamel, so we have to carry all the our products by hand. So one day I went with a big sack of my products in that place, and some of my relatives saw me, and he complained to my father-in-law. See what happened? Your daughter-in-law is going in the streets, taking a lots of goods, like the what you call like the small people, street vendor. So when I came back to the my home, and there is a small meeting with my father-in-law and my family, and they said, why you are doing like this is not good for our family, you are going with lots of the things. They say it's a sack of things. They didn't know it's a paper products, because it is inside the sack. And they said, oh, you must not do like this, and something like this. Then I told them, no, I went to the shop, that place there is no taxi and nothing, so I have to go there. Like this, I struggle with the in the to get the market, or to get how to do my business, in my expand how to expand my business. So in this way I started doing my very struggle to get my business, and to do my business, because without marketing we can't survive. So doing a lots of I participated in lots of exhibitions like that one, the first one, another one. This is the no, this is the patrika. This is some paper. This one, please. This one, our president visited my stall in the exhibition organized by the Federation of Nepal Cottage and Small Industry. I am the vice president, central level vice president of that industry, of that organization. And this organization is very big organization. In our whole Nepal, we have committees, and we have 35,000 entrepreneurs, and out of that, the 15,000 are women entrepreneurs are there. You know, so like this, I started my different different marketing strategy. So I started doing. I went the outside the Nepal. Like another one is, this is the exhibition in the Tibet. That one is exhibition in the Tibet. So I participated exhibition in the Tibet also, and in different places like this. I started my business, and I got some order, and like this I'm doing. And in the same way, I'm not only working as a woman entrepreneur. So like I had studied the masters in the uh, sociology and the gender and development from the Coady, Canada. So I got little bit of knowledge on entrepreneurship as well, because I went to the different places for the entrepreneurship development program, and I got the different certificates for entrepreneurship. So I am a master trainer also. In the same way, I used to write some poems and haiku and short stories as well. And in this way, I'm started my career. So this is and I had visited so many countries as well, because now I am working as a general manager also. I have two hats. One is women entrepreneur, and I'm working as a government office as a general manager of NPEDC, National Productivity and the Economic Development Center, and the APO, Asian Productivity Organization head office is in Japan. So I've been to Japan several times just to attend the meeting. This is in Tokyo. And so I did lots of training in the different remote areas. I was uh, different remote areas to develop women entrepreneurship, because without money you will not be recognized by the society as well. So you should be empowered in economically. Without economical, you can't empower in the socially independently if you are independent. And this is the recycle paper I'm doing. This is the recycle paper, all the cuttings from the lokta, and we do the recycle paper products as well. So this like this I'm working. Maybe I am doing very short and very fast. uh okay, so anything you want to ask? And these are my workers and me. I never say workers to them, because they are my family. They are working with me since 25 years. And that one is up one is the exhibition. We took part in the exhibitions. And another part is the dyeing. We do dyeing in the vegetable dye and chemical dye, everything whatever we need, we do dyeing. And those are the products we are producing now. Okay. Those are the boxes for the packing, tea packing boxes. And another one is the carry bag. This is the Lokta paper recycled bag. And this is the products. And I was with president of Nepal, excellency the Vidya Bandari. And this is during our exhibition time. Being I'm vice president of Federation of Nepal Cottage and Small Industries. So we went together just to show the different I mean stalls. Okay. And I've been awarded as a woman, first woman, a successful woman entrepreneur in Nepal. It was in Nepal. It was 65, means this is nearly 65 now 70 कति भइसक्यो होइन, nearly 10-12 years back. I was awarded as a woman entrepreneur, first successful woman entrepreneur in Nepal. And those are the products. This is the boxes. Open, if you open, this is the little box, and this is the bag, and this is the stationery sets we are producing here. Okay.
Okay.
And this is my book. Okay, this is my book published 2 years back.
um,
Poem. Okay.
Thank you, Anjana ji. This is her contact number. This is her number in Nepal. And in Nepal, it's usually people give their cell phone number, but in Japan, people don't usually give their cell phone number. So this is the Nepalese cell phone number that you students can see. It's so long, right? Longer than Japan, I think. And this is the email, Anjana underscore Tamrakar, uh, and this is Yahoo UK. And if you want to contact her on Facebook, this is her name and dot one. Okay, so thank you again, Anjana Tamrakarji. Uh,
Thank you so much. This is so short time. I think whether I'm clear or not,
mhm.
I'm just making very short presentation. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity and to meet with so many friends. Thank you so much, Asta, and preparing all the presentation as well. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Anjana ma'am. So let me see. Today we learned about a special type of paper product, right? So let me go revise a few things. Okay, what is the name of the paper? Do you remember? Who remembers? Let me see who remembers. No one remembers. Okay, so that is not a good sign. Okay, so let me revise. Okay, maybe the presentation was very fast. Okay, the name of the paper is Lokta. All right, once again, what is the name of the paper? The name of the paper is Lokta. In Japan, okay, in Japan, anybody knows? In Japan,
Oh,
it is called Mitsumata. Okay, in Japan, it is called Mitsumata. Okay, this is the name of the plant. Okay, people, this is not the name of the product. This is the name of the plant. Okay, and I want to show you a slide. Okay, this is called culture comparison slide. Okay, in the culture comparison slide, we can see the two flowers. Just a minute, I can get that ready after the breakout room.
yeah.
Uh,
Aska, may I say something? Because this plant you won't get in the Kathmandu. This is only 4,000 height. You will get it, not in the Kathmandu. You know, it's in the mountain. I mean, the hilly area. Only 4,000 height you will get it, and it's very hard to get it because you can't cut it for the eco friend. You just move it like this, move it, and you take it out. When you move it, you just peel the bark only, not the plant. You just peel the bark, and we bring it into the mountain village, from village to the Kathmandu. So we have it has got a lots of process which I didn't explain here. Okay, maybe you can explain or you can show it now.
okay, Anjana ma'am, the students are learning English and they cannot understand very fast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Okay.
so one by one, I will ask a few of them to give a short presentation. I'm sorry, short self introduction. After that, I will have Junita Raj Bhandari ji. Junita Raj Bhandari ji is here. She will give us a short, she has a surprise today. Okay, she has a small presentation for us today. Okay, so let me just ask a few of my students, like, let me see, is Sana is here. Sana Sugihara, can you turn on the camera and um, give us your self-introduction, please? We cannot see you.
Hello.
Say, Sana.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
My name is Sana Sugihara. I'm from Japan, in Aichi. Eh, I, eh, my, my favorite thing. Eh, my,
What are you studying now?
um, I'm study agriculture.
Okay.
Eh,
Department name?
Department name. Biological resources.
Okay. All right. Thank
Okay.
you. Let's go to Kie Fukui, please.
Good evening. My name is Kie Fukui. I am a student at the major university. My favorite subject is biology.
Okay, that's great to hear. How is the COVID situation in Aichi? Can you tell us? Because today we have friends from the Netherlands and from Nepal. How is the COVID situation? How has it affected your student life? Can you tell us?
コロナバイオロジーの影響。May I stay at home a long time? I can't go to school every day.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Can I also ask someone else? Let's see. Today, let's have Ryuto Nakashima. Can you please?
Hi. Self-introduction?
Yes. And how is your life in the COVID situation?
Oh, okay. My name is Ryuto Nakashima. I'm studying agriculture at a major university. Now I'm interested in plants. So in the future, I would like to belong to a laboratory on plants. COVID virus. There is no classes experiment, chemical experiment, and biology experiment. So I most most I stay home
Mm,
now.
okay. So all your classes are online, isn't it? Except
Uh,
for the experiments.
oh,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Very short. Thank you, Ryuto. Can I ask Yukiko Koike?
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Yukiko Koike. I live in Japan in Aichi, and I studied biology and plants.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Japanese washi? Washi.
One more, please.
The Japanese washi. Paper. So you said you are in the Department of Agriculture. So you are interested in plants. So have you heard Mitsumata?
Yes, I had.
Here in Japan, which place is famous for Mitsumata? They grow lots of Mitsumata. Do you know? There is one in Gifu.
Gifu washi?
Mino washi. Yes. Right. So if Anjana ma'am comes to Japan, I will take you to Minowashi. Okay.
Okay.
And also at the Chubu airport, my students, have you noticed at the Chubu airport, there is Echizen washi? Have you heard this? Echizen washi? Okay. It's very famous because at the airport, when you enter Chubu airport, it's a new airport. There is a huge white dragon. Okay. The installation art. And that is made of Echizen washi.
Okay.
Anyone knows about Echizen? Very, very famous. Okay, and let me also share with you, why is paper so important in Japan? Why is paper so important in Japan? Because the paper, the kanji for paper is kami. Yes, and the same word kami is meaning God. Yes, do you agree? Where are these students? Right? Kohike is laughing. You can unmute yourself. Okay, unmute yourself and we can do a short discussion, because Anjana ma'am also needs to know that paper is not just for boxes and bag. We can make new products like sculpture. Yes, sculpture made of paper. And
Yeah, we did.
I will share with her, right? Also, okay, my point is the paper kanji is kami. The same kami means paper and God. And in the Japanese shrine, okay, in the Japanese shrine, what is a shrine? Shrine, anybody? Shrine means jingu, meaning in Shinto religion, there is a temple called Jingu. And in the Jingu, the people, they decorate with white paper on the gate. Just like in Nepal, we have flowers in the gate as a decoration. So for the Japanese, the paper is very valuable. Its folding paper is also valuable. And as you know, there is something called origami, which has the word kami again in it. Okay? So I think it's interesting how the word kami, we are talking about paper today, and Anjana Didi is talking about recycling the paper, right? Because of online classes, we are saving a lot of paper, isn't it? I don't give out handouts. You don't give tests on paper, right? So I think it is good that we are saving some pulp because of online classes. All right. Okay. Thank you. If you have any more questions, I will ask you to go to the breakout room and ask. I want to give a short time for Dr. Arvind Mantuladar. He has come all the way from Netherlands and he's a professor there. So would you please, Dr. Arvind Mantuladar, could you please give us, me and our students, a short introduction to what you are teaching, especially the GIS, because everyone needs to know what is GIS.
Okay. Uh, well, how do I start? Yeah, my name is Arvind Tuladar. I came from actually same place as you, Asta. Exactly, just my house is beside you. I think you know my family very well, I believe.
Yes, we are
Anyway,
able.
I left Nepal after my engineering in 1976. That's a long time before. I was working for the UN for almost 7 years as an engineer. It's quite a lot time working in UN. So then after that, I want to myself advance the educations because it's very important. So I came to Netherlands. I did my PhD in what we call GIS-based land information system. So it's a GIS systems that is geo or geographical information system. It's entirely based on the computer. So I know a little bit about also the computer. Then I was here in Netherlands directly after my PhD, and then I was sent to India to improve the digital technology in India. I worked for India for 4 years from the Dutch government side. So I was some sort of a project manager there and advising to the India government how to improve the digital technology and the satellite images in getting the satellite image and then taking the photograph and bringing to the geo information system, that GIS. So it's a very long process. Since then, I was in Netherlands. Here, I contributed quite a lot in the developing the education systems for the Nepal. Also, I did it quite a lot. I implemented master programs, MSc programs in GIS and in land administration. I was also involved very heavily in the UN Habitat, where we used to train the people, and especially on the governance issue. So this, I have traveled almost all of Africa and also the Asia, almost all the Asia, and also there's Latin America in the South America. So now I am retired already 4 years, and I see all you students after my 4 years. So I have been staying here at home in the Den Haag, is The Hague. The Hague is one of the beautiful city in Netherlands. I like to stay here, so time to time I come back to Nepal and meet the families, join the parties. I still have a lot of friends in Nepal. I used to have a contact through the Facebook, through the WhatsApp, and through the also, of course, Zoom. And it was so, I was surprised to know that some Nepalese are in Japan doing the this SDG, giving the lecture SDG. And so I thought, oh, I should contact her. So I contact you directly. And then later on, I thought I know you, you know, somehow when I saw your picture. So I then asked my sister, my cousin sister in Nepal, you said you don't know, but I think you know Biso. He speaks also Japanese. He studied Japan together with your mom. You know him. You know her, huh?
Yes, I know her. I know her.
You know her, yeah.
I didn't.
So,
I didn't say I know anybody.
So I talked to your mom. Then she says, "You are she's my daughter." You know. Oh, then I was really happy to meet you. Then I told her about you. Well, I was also visiting professor in China because I helped there. Students, I helped establishing the course there in Xi'an. So I often used to go in Xi'an. So maybe I went many times, I can't count now. Every year, 4 times I used to go. And so similarly, so I was also a visiting professor in Kathmandu University. So there I helped them to establish this master course. I used to have a PhD students also, many PhD from around the world. So you can, it's a long story. Lot of stories are there and experience working in Netherlands. When you work in Netherlands, it's not only working in Netherlands itself, you work around the world. So because Netherlands country is quite a bit popular around the world for education, because here education and research is a priority in Netherlands. So they have put a lot of money for educating the children around the world. And so we used to travel around the world. Actually, I want to mention to you, I was in Japan, in Kyoto, that is in 1988, that is a long time before also. That was my first international presentations for my profession, for my scientific work that recognize my work at the international level. So I was really happy to meet many Japanese professors. So I made a lot of Japanese professor. I have a very renowned Japanese professor from Kyoto, not from Tokyo University. Also, I have a friend. Now he is also retired. So many of my friends are retired, so we are also retired. But I'm just, I wanted to know what's going on around the world, so I try also Zoom, mainly in Nepali situation and Chinese also. I don't speak Chinese, but I have friends, students who translate always into the Chinese, into Nepali, in Indian, sorry, in English. So they always help me in translating. So
In
yeah,
Netherlands, which language
yeah,
do you speak in Netherlands?
yeah. We speak Dutch language,
Do you
but
speak Dutch? Do you
I
speak?
speak Dutch.
Can you teach us how to say hello in Dutch?
No, I can't teach you Dutch because I teach in English here.
Okay.
Because I higher university level, we all speak English here, and all even the writing a PhD thesis, everything in English here. So MSc thesis in English, and so we are used to. But in the market, in the small conversation, we said we used to speak in Dutch. So that's. But my children speak Dutch. That's not a thing because they were educated here. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much,
Nothing much.
Arvind
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, yeah.
We are very, very happy to hear your voice. You are my neighbor in Nepal, but now we are meeting on the Zoom for the first
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
And please come again regularly because this program is every Saturday, same time, same link, and we have
yeah,
new guests and students also. Everyone is welcome
yeah.
to learn about the SDGs. And
Yeah,
also,
maybe
maybe
we
next
can.
time you
Yeah,
can tell us more about the Dutch language, the Dutch
yeah,
culture, and also
yeah.
how is the SDGs Corona in Netherlands right now? How is the
Uh,
situation of Corona right now?
yeah, maybe a little bit about Corona. At
Mm,
the moment, we are locked down for this 1 month until 18th of January. We are fully locked down. We only shops, grocery shops are open, uh, and pharmacies are open. That's it. Everything is closed, and our travel is quite a bit limited. But we can visit two this Christmas for 3 days. This Christmas, three people can visit uh, family, his own family. So yesterday, my son and his wife they visited us. They first day also my elder son and they visited us because it's very limited and we are not allowed to go here and there. We can go. They don't control us, but we have to respect ourselves. Yeah? So you find even the highways are not many cars at the moment, very little, and we respect very much social distancing and unnecessary we don't visit. We are not allowed to have visitors, unknown visitors. Even the postage comes, they just leave like online boxes and all these things they deliver. They just leave at door and they just bail it. And they wait far away to see if we have taken out, taken inside the house or not, you know. So they wait till boxes are inside the house. So this is very strict that way. And I have not been in the city for almost maybe 6 months now. Long time I have not been there because it's a lockdown. Unnecessary, we don't go out. And people like us, because we are old now, above 75. So uh, we are more restricted to go out at the moment. And if you go to the shopping for the grocery, they have put separate timing so from 7 to 9, 2 hours in the morning. So we have to do our shopping from 7 to 9. Otherwise, you have to do shopping from the online. we can do it online. Here, everything you can do online, so it's not a problem. So at the moment, most of the people also test it for the COVID, whether you have infection or not. So even we have tested it also. Everybody tests here just to make sure that you are not affected, this one. So it's a here people are taking very seriously about this COVID-19. It's
Yes,
not
we all
that
have
it's
to
just a, yeah,
stay safe,
yeah,
safe, and we have to survive
yeah,
this pandemic.
yeah,
First thing is to survive. Second thing is to make the most of our time
yeah,
while we are in a lockdown, isn't it?
yeah.
So
Here
thank you again,
here
Arvind
we
sir.
even during the this our design time, our festival, and also this some people invites, and we said no, we are not coming because it's too unsecure than that way. So we don't visit like that. We don't have any party, anything these days.
Yes, yes.
So even the
Yesterday,
restaurants are closed.
yes, yes. Yesterday was the Christmas. So the in Japan the Santa Claus has taken off. There is no Santa Claus on the street ringing the bell.
Oh, yeah.
But
Okay.
next
Okay.
week is New
Yeah.
Year, and this is Japan's biggest New Year. New Year is the biggest
Yeah.
festival. So I hope all of you, take precautions during the New Year.
Yeah.
Okay. Time-wise, we have limited time, so I'm going to
Okay.
invite. Thank you, Arvind sir, once again for sharing our
Yeah.
COVID situation in the Netherlands. Now I would
Mm.
like to welcome Junita Rajbandari ji. Junita, are you ready? I can see you,
Yeah,
but I cannot
yeah.
see your face. Can you give
Okay.
a short self introduction because we have many new people today? Even though
Okay.
you are regular. Oh, hello, Punte. Punte, how are you?
It's my boy. He's my boy, 9 years old. And I'm Junita. I'm an architect, and recently I'm working at a small farm here in Nepal. So
Mm.
yeah.
Junita has recently returned from Japan to Nepal safely, and finally she is reunited with her lovely son, and I'm so
Mhm.
happy to see you two together. Otherwise it was very difficult to return from February to August. It was not possible, isn't it, Junita?
Yeah.
Now, so today,
And yeah,
what
before
is your surprise today? What is your surprise for us?
I want to share one Japanese story with you all.
Okay,
Shall
Japanese
I,
story. Okay.
yeah. Shall I share my screen?
Can you give us some hint? Like, what is the story? I want my students to guess the story. What happened in the story?
What happened?
Yes. Don't say the
It's
name of
about
the story.
okay. It's about a boy who burns from a fruit.
Fruit.
Yeah.
Okay, a boy who is born from a fruit. Look at that. Yukiko is
Who's
laughing.
born.
What is it? Ryuta, what is it?
Japanese story, Japanese children's story. Can you guess it?
What is it? Which story?
A peach boy. Peach boy. Yeah, Momotaro. That's it.
Okay. Okay, the story is a peach boy, a boy
Yeah.
born from a peach, a fruit. Okay. Okay, the boy is the little son, your son.
Yeah.
What's your
It's
name?
his place in there.
Can he introduce himself?
Introduce
My name is Arjuta Karanagiras Pandari. I'm 9 years old. I live in Nepal, Hatiban. I study in Premier International School.
Yay, very good.
It's
Arzu, very good. Okay.
Shosan this. So Salah started. It's about Japanese story, children's story. It's very famous in Japan. Every kid knows it. Momotaro. It's a superhero in Japan, you know? Right?
Please
Superhero.
start. Yes.
Yeah. Next level. Next level. Okay. Okay. Let's just explain in summary. What happens in the story is there used to be an old man and woman who didn't have kids. And from a pit, a boy comes out. A boy comes out. He comes out. And they named that kid Momotaro. Momo means a peach in Japanese. They say peach. They say Momo in Japanese. They named his name Momotaro. And he used to be a very good boy when he is young, in a young time. And at the meantime, there used to be demons, devils, Oni, who approach, often approach the valleys, and the demons, the devils who are doing harm, who are doing bad things to the villagers. So one day, Momotaro leaves his home to conquer the devil. And on his way to conquer the devils, he happens to meet some of his friends, like a dog, a monkey, and a pigeon on his way to the island. And finally, they together go to the island to conquer the devil, fight with the devils, and finally conquer the devil and come back to the villages. And all the people get so happy. It's all about Momotaro's story. It's just summary. I've translated it in Nepali and English. It's available in my YouTube channel, Infused Pictures. So what I want to share today is, this story is very much similar to one of our myths in Nepal. Myth means traditional story. Can anyone guess it? Can Asta guess it?
No, I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
I'll just share one photo. Do you know this photo? It's Ramayana. Yeah, Ramayana.
Ramayana. Okay, Ramayana.
Yeah,
These
it's a
students
game.
know about Ramayana. I don't know. Okay, look at the chat box. Ramayana is a Hindu story, Hindu epic story.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe these students never heard of Ramayana. Please continue.
Okay, they can research it. He's Dashrath Chandra, I guess. Dashrath, and he had 3 wives, but he didn't have any kids then. So the old man and old woman in Momotaro and the Dashrath family, both of them were desiring to have a child at first, right? And finally, in Momotaro, the boy comes out from a fruit. Similarly, in Ramayana, because they don't have any kids for a long time, they
eat mango. Mango.
Was it a mango?
Yes.
Okay. That some plant. Yeah. The wives eat mango, and
they share the mango actually, because I remember now, Junita. Is it true, Anjana Didi and Arvind sir? If maybe you know Ramayana better than me. But as I remember, Junita, in the Ramayana, what happens is there are 3 wives, but there's only 1 mango. So he cuts the mango and distributes to his wives. But the youngest one, okay, there are 3 sisters, like, I mean, 3 wives, and then they love each other so much. So the eldest one, you know, when she gets her piece, she cuts half and give to the youngest one. The second wife also gets her piece, but cuts it into half and gives to the last one. So in the photo, see, the third one has 2 babies.
Because the last one, the youngest one have
2.
2 pairs, then she happens to give birth to twins, right?
Yes, that's the story.
Yeah. So both of them, no, all of them are born from foodborne babies. Yes.
Yes, that's a very good comparison. Yeah.
Yeah, because you have been doing the comparison between Japan and Nepalese. Yeah, simply it comes into my mind. So they didn't have a bad time during their when they were young. All of them were having a good time, and all of the babies get a lot of love and care when they were kids. So while at the meantime, similarly in Momotaro stories, there were demons in Ramayana too. The demons were harming the villagers. Yeah. It's somehow similar, I think.
Yes.
And Momotaro also leaves his house to conquer the devil. Similarly, in Ramayana too, the Rama, the main hero, leaves his home. It's not like leaving the home, it's like go exile for 14 years, but somehow similar. All of them go to conquer the devil, and on the way to conquer the devil, Momotaro meets his friends like dog, monkey, and pigeon. Similarly, in Ramayana too, Ram happens to meet lots of friends, especially the Hanuman, the monkey. Hanuman meets the monkey, which is his best friend.
Yes.
And the way the place where devils used to live then was island. It's like island. In Ramayana too, the Ravan, the main devil, used to live in island. Sri Lanka, they used to say.
Yes, Sri Lanka.
It's an island.
Yes.
And on the way to the island, but all his friends help him to reach him out to the island. Yeah. Without his friends' help, he wouldn't have been able to get there.
Yeah.
And Hanuman is flying like a pheasant,
And actually Hanuman is like the Son Goku.
Son Goku, yeah.
Just a minute, Anjana Didi, just a minute. We are going to finish this program, so please don't leave. Anjana Didi, don't leave yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I just Googled what the Lanka, then I saw a picture with tall walls over there. The Lanka, the castle, how to say castle, the 1 million, right? Mix nahi hota. Okay. So, both of them had tall walls, and it was difficult for Gen to get over the wall. And finally, Momotaro and Ram fight with the devil. Fought with the devil with the help of their friends. And at the last, it's not about just the main hero. It's all about the whole villagers. The whole villagers were very happy after the battle. That's all I want to just relate Momotaro with our Ramayana.
Okay, that's very brilliant, Junita.
Thank you.
You know,
That's all.
you and I, having lived in Japan for so long, you know, we can see our Nepal in a unique way, right? When you come out of Nepal, you try to look back and then you see a different connection, right? And I think this is very interesting. Thank you so much, Arju and Junita. Okay, time-wise, we are like running out of time, but what do you think? Everybody, what do you think about this? Because she talked about Momotaro. Anybody has comments? No comments. Okay, okay. So if you want to learn about Ramayana, okay, if you don't know about Ramayana, you will not understand what she is saying. So I think it's good if you look up what is Ramayana. At the beginning, I was saying I will show you the picture of Mitsumata and Nepali Lokta. So this is what it is. Okay. I am trying to make a book of Japan-Nepal culture comparison. And over here, Anjana Didi, this is the flower of Mitsumata, and they make
Yes.
this kind of paper called Japanese washi, WASHI. And in Nepal, this is 4,500 meter, altitude. You can find this kind of plant. This is called Lokta, and this is Nepali paper. Okay, so actually I have made so many slides to compare Japan and Nepal. This is just the third slide. I am in my 52nd slide right now. So maybe next week, in the coming weeks, I will show you more. But today, let me review our main points. Okay, what did we learn about today? Anybody? Kie, do you remember? Okay, what do you remember? I will put you in a breakout room